folks, last one of the night from me, and I've left the best till last, or at least I think I have. It's done on a budget, mind you, but I like it. I hope you do too. I've just done a quick video on Scotty Scheffler, the world's greatest golfer, and on how much money he's earned this year, and it's a considerable amount. Whereas the great unwashed, me and you, and most everybody else in the boat with us, have earned peanuts, and we're all struggling. It's hard out there. I heard something that got sent to me this week on one of these WhatsApp things. It's something that's on Twitter or TikTok or Instagram, one of them things. I'm on none of them. I know nothing about any of them. But when something comes out to me, a video, I know how to press play. And I did it. And I've listened to it about 3 times. I thought it was really funny. I'm going to play it for you now. Some are going to say at the end of this, Grumpy, why didn't you just put the video up on your channel? Number 1, I don't know how. Number 2, I don't want to learn how. And number 3, I'm too lazy to learn. I've not got the bloody time. But rather than just play it, because I think you'll be able to hear it, I'm going to let you see the video as well, but only on the phone, so you'll barely see it, but you might see it enough. You might not. I'm just going to hold the phone here. But anyway, it comes from an old fella that we used to know many a year ago. Some would say he's not very PC, but some would listen to this and say he was spot on. Years ago it was, but he was spot on. Let me play it for you. I hope the sound does it justice. I thought it was brilliant. It's 2 minutes. If you can afford 2 minutes of your life, it's worth a listen to. And it just shows me things haven't changed in 40 odd, 50 odd years, man.
And another thing. This pamphlet of yours. Warmth in winter. Pathetic. How to keep warm in winter. Hot water bottles. And who's going to pay for the gas to hot the water to put in them bottles? What about this? What about this? Keep a well-stocked store cupboard. We ain't all poor getters, you know. Yeah, look, have plenty of hot meals and hot drinks, hot this, hot that. It's all hot, innit? Hot. Hot costs money, my dear. Hot is expensive, hot is. Who writes this bloody rubbish, eh? Got the medical council on now about overeating, the dangers of overeating. And for your information, that is overeating without an H. Yeah, look, we've got more here. Look, health warnings. Health warnings on smoking and drink abuse. The dangers of drinking and driving. Oh, dear. What's this? And stick to a sensible, balanced diet with plenty of fresh fruit, vegetables and fibres to avoid heart attacks. I mean, how can I afford to stick to a diet like that on old age pension, eh? Where do you think I'm going to get the money from, the bowl of fresh fruit and veggies and everything they want me to eat? Hey, well, you tell them to stop worrying, my dear, because I can't afford to eat or do anything that's dangerous to my health. I can't afford to get up in the morning, I can't. I can't afford to smoke or drink properly. I ain't got a car, so I can't afford to drive sober, let alone drunk. I'll probably live forever, I will, because I can't afford to do anything that's bad for me. What are they saving us for? What the bloody hell are they saving us for? They don't want us, do they? I mean, you live to draw your old age pension, then you lot try and starve us or freeze us to death. I'll tell you something, the punishment for living too long is to become old age pensioner. It'll happen to you, don't you worry. You see, your turn will come. You're well on the way now.
I'll tell you what, I thought that was classic. Just absolute classic, but I used to like old Alf. I did, honestly. I really did. As I say, not PC, but that's just me. I don't know whether you've seen it on there, that I've been able to see it. Hopefully you've been able to, but I don't know whether or not you have. But I thought that was funny. And as I say, I listen to it and I think, what's changed? Not much, has it, really? We're still talking about the same things, aren't we? Scotty Scheffler's not. He's done all right for himself. As I say, look at the past video. He's doing okay. Don't worry about Scotty. He'll be all right. But I do worry about the pensioners of this country. I really do. It's going to be myself one day. Not that far away now. Not that far away now. I'll tell you what. He could give me a run for my money. Couldn't he, in the Grumpy Stakes? I think these days I could beat him, you know. He's world renowned for it, old Alf. But these days I could beat him. Don't worry about that. You've not seen many of them lately, but they'll be to come in the future. Don't worry about that. They will be to come in the future. It's not all on that, this is true. This is real life, this. I do get grumpy. Anyway, have a good night and I'll catch you tomorrow.